All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon here coming to you on Saturday on Valentine's Day. I hope you all are having a good Valentine's Day. I hope I am too, because it's not Valentine's Day for me yet. But I found this video a while back and I just wanted to quickly react to it. I purposefully didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw the first few seconds, just enough to let me know that this might be good for Valentine's Day. This is actually a short, so this is going to be a shorter video, but it says, this was from obviously a year or two ago. It says Valentine's 2024 throwback, and it says Valentine's Day in high school be like, and then you have to watch to find out what they're looking at. So I can't wait here. I think the short had about 1.5 million views, so a lot of people have seen it. Can't wait to see what this is about. If you're not a subscriber, by the way, I always say this, give me a quick subscribe down below if you're not yet a channel subscriber, but let's get into this episode or this video. Oh, yeah.
I don't need nothing.
Yeah, and I have comments already, and you see the look this teacher gave to these students. He's like, you know what? And you saw everybody bringing in like these huge teddy bears and balloons hitting people in the face. Many schools, including the one that I was principal at, did not allow people to bring stuff like that in. And a lot of schools, like, it's not that they don't like Valentine's Day or that they want to put it down or not let students celebrate. It's kind of a fun day. It really is for everybody involved, as long as it's safe and there are no crazy shenanigans that students try to pull. I haven't seen that. What I have seen is it really gets overboard and almost out of control. What I mean by that is all the stuff that comes in that people try to deliver from the school. Now, on this channel, if you've been watching for a while, you may have heard me say, well, you can't do that. Excuse me. You can't just deliver stuff to the school. People aren't going to let you do that. A lot of schools do make an exception on Valentine's Day, but they put guidelines behind it. In other words, you have to deliver to the front office. You obviously can't go into the school and give it to the student. You have to do it during a certain time. Some places will say, okay, we're going to allow people to deliver stuff from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and that's the only time. Or from lunch until the end of the day or something like that. Or for the first 2 hours of the day, they'll set limits on it. And if you come outside of that time, you just can't deliver it. That's it. And the school that I was at, actually, what we did is we kept all the stuff, like we allowed them to deliver it, but we would hold it in the office or a special room to the end of the day. And then like the last 30 minutes of the school day, it was sort of crazy. We would deliver all the different things. I remember every year seeing the room that people would store them in. We had a couple of staff members that would kind of help with that, and I've helped with that before, where like, think of a regular sized classroom, and the entire classroom is filled with balloons and vases and flowers and stuffed animals. You can imagine how that would go on all day, and really it would interrupt class over and over and over again. So a lot of schools do that. It's not that they want to like get rid of Valentine's Day celebrations in school, but you really have to control it on some level, or stuff like we're probably going to see in this video is going to happen. But let's keep watching.
For Valentine's Day, and two, I don't need no man.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You still with your man?
Understand, bro.
Yeah, and I think that was a teacher. I guess that was a teacher giving out the roses. And you know, if you've got a little something that you give to every single person in the class, that's fine. I don't see a huge issue with that. I haven't seen it myself. As long as you don't go further than that, you're probably fine. And you just say, Happy Valentine's Day, you know, that's fine. I've seen teachers give like little chocolates to students, like everybody, you know, they include everybody. That's the key to it. I have seen that before, although you have to be careful with candy and stuff like that as well. And he asked at the end, you still with your man? I might have to, if we were doing potential firings on this video, I might have to give him that. Now, he probably knows that student and knows that she knows that he's just joking, but I tell teachers to watch that because you never know. Even if you know a student really well, there's always the possibility out there that maybe they're just mad at you that day and they go to the principal and say, he asked me an inappropriate question, you know. So you do have to watch it, but more than likely he knew that student and they had a pretty good rapport, enough for him to feel comfortable saying that, although I wouldn't recommend it.
Rose on red, Valentine soft blue. Be my Valentine so I can spend a band on
Mm.
I'm so sick of Valentine's Day.
I love Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Did you hear that? That does hit home for me because that's very true to life. You have some students in high schools that I've been at that just hate Valentine's Day. They want it to be over. They didn't even want to come to school that day. Not that that's much different than other days for some students, but they're really just over it because of, you know, they're not happy with their relationship or they don't have one or whatever. I have seen that before. And then I have had other students that love Valentine's Day. Notice that girl had like all sorts of bags of stuff and presents from different people. So yeah, I mean, that does make a difference.
Valentine's Day is so overrated. Like, why do people even celebrate this day?
Yeah, you do hear that as well. I noticed earlier in class, people were like doing little poems. I haven't seen that before. A lot of teachers wouldn't allow that. They'd consider that to be an interruption to class. I mean, they do still have to teach their lesson that day. However, if you're smart, if you're a teacher, you usually find some sort of way to integrate that into what you're doing already so that you can do the lesson, students will learn, and you still, you know, give a little shout out to Valentine's Day, or maybe have an activity that's both Valentine's related and has to do with your lesson or accomplishes your lesson. Smart teachers I've seen do that, but to have a whole time where you're just reciting Valentine poems for people, haven't seen that before and probably wouldn't be allowed most places.
I got a Valentine, but she don't even go to this school.
Yeah, you see this teacher, he knows, you know, that may or may not be true. I have heard students say that quite a bit.
You gotta be honest with yourself. Let it out. It's okay. Next year will be different.
All right, not too bad. I enjoyed this. This is a fun little video for today. I don't have a full-length video for today, obviously, but I thought you all might enjoy my reaction to this. Very true to life. I do enjoy doing YouTube reactions sometimes because some of them, you can tell this came from either a teacher or a former teacher. Obviously, this is a real school. I mean, this is definitely a real school. I don't know who this is. This account is B.Dallas. Shout out to Mr. Dallas if he's watching this. Great video, great short. I'll put a link to the video, the original video, in the description if you want to watch it without my commentary. But I really enjoyed it. Very, very true to life, I must say. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, I'll say it one more time. Go ahead and subscribe. I do always appreciate all the commenters and the subscribers and the channel members, especially the channel members, but also just people who watch my channel and just enjoy watching and they don't want to subscribe or comment. That's fine too. I don't mind that. But I'll end the video right here. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I'll see you on my next video, which I guess is next Tuesday or tomorrow morning. If you're a channel member, you get all of them early. But I'll see you on my next video. This has been Brandon from School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.